It's important to know why you do what you want to do. Whatever you pursue, whether it be any type of art, any type of school, like with work, you have to remember the reason why you started. Because there are a lot of distractions and discouragement in the world, but it can only really stop you if your vision isn't really clear to where you actually want to go. Take it for the example of I do a lot of music or photography stuff, but I can get an opportunity to work behind like work some desk job for a certain amount of money, and that money can kind of pull me out of my craft and what I really want to do, just for the sake of having more money. And more money can always bring a good and better life, but just for the sake of having that, it will distract me from what my purpose is, which in the long run, what I'm trying to do with like photography, music and stuff, it can pay the bills, and even more so than that job may do, but it just takes a long time. There's a lot of time that you have to really sit through nothing happening. There's gonna be a lot of times where you have to sit through no motion, no business, no clients, no one listening to your music, no one looking at your art in any type of way. And yeah, this is kind of more towards artists specifically, but there will always be times where like no one's looking at you. And those are really the most important times where you have to keep showing up and being like disciplined, because yeah, you can't rely on motivation, because there's a lot of things that will demotivate you. And motivation comes and goes, it's an emotion. All emotions come and go. You have to rely on discipline strictly. Basically, if you're not relying on discipline, when you don't feel like doing the work, you won't do the work. And a lot of people don't feel like doing the work. A lot of times I don't feel like doing the work at all, but I know that it'll be more fulfilling just for my life in general if I do the work. It's really just about working through everything and really remembering, at those times when nothing is going on, just going back to how you felt when you first started what you wanted to do. Like, go back to the things that inspired you of doing what you wanted to do. If it is music, go back to how you started music, how you got into making music. Go back to the very beginning and kind of rework yourself back into it. A lot of times I'll do that. Like when I first started making music, I would listen to just a bunch of beats on YouTube and go through it all and just like freestyle or like write to it. So like anytime I'm feeling like not wanting to do it, I kind of repeat that process, and it kind of reminds me of my why, of why I want to do it. And also have a clear vision of why, like even if you need to write it out. There's a lot of things, there's a lot of passions that I have, that people around me have, and I've seen so many people fall out of them because they couldn't really like explain why they were doing it. They didn't really have a plan with it. They just wanted to do certain things because it looked cool or because it felt like the thing they should be doing, but they had no foundation. They had no anchor. Your why is your anchor and you're the boat, You can't stay firm without the anchor. Remember that.